Welcome back to our channel. Stop what you're doing right now. Do you have a jar of pennies lying around? You might be sitting on a fortune without even knowing it. Today, we're diving deep into the world of rare coins to uncover the top 10 most valuable Abraham Lincoln 1-cent coins that are worth millions of dollars. Yes, you heard that right. These pennies are worth millions. So grab your penny jar, sit back, and get ready because your life might just change after watching this video. In today's video, we are going to dive deep into the incredible story behind the 1992 no-mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny coin, a tiny piece of copper that could make you rich beyond your imagination. This coin is not only a piece of American history, but it's also one of the most sought-after coins among collectors today, with a jaw-dropping current market value of up to $39,488. Yes, you heard that right. Just one penny, a coin you might overlook every day, could be worth almost $40,000. So, make sure you watch this video till the very end because we'll reveal everything you need to know about this rare penny, including its value, history, and what to look for in your coin jar. Let's begin by going back in time to understand the fascinating history of the 1992 Lincoln penny. The Lincoln cent has been in continuous production since 1909 when it was first introduced to honor the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the coin became instantly popular, featuring Lincoln's iconic portrait on the obverse, or front, side of the coin. For decades, it remained a symbol of American pride and history. Now, fast forward to the early 1990s. In 1992, the United States Mint was producing Lincoln pennies at both the Philadelphia Mint and the Denver Mint. Pennies minted in Philadelphia traditionally have no mint mark, while Denver minted coins bear the D mint mark. However, something remarkable happened during the production of the 1992 pennies that changed numismatic history forever. The 1992 no-mint mark Lincoln penny became famous due to a highly rare and mysterious variety known as the close AM reverse design. Most 1992 pennies have a wide AM reverse design, where there's a noticeable space between the letters A and M in the word America on the reverse of the coin. However, a small number of 1992 pennies were accidentally struck with a different reverse design intended for proof coins, resulting in the close AM variety where the letters A and M are almost touching. This error happened during a transition period at the U.S. Mint when reverse dies were being changed for upcoming coin issues. The result? A handful of 1992 Lincoln cents with this rare close AM design slipped into circulation without anyone noticing at first. This minting mistake turned out to be one of the rarest and most valuable Lincoln penny varieties ever discovered. What makes this penny so valuable is its extreme rarity. Only a very limited number of these 1992 no-mint mark close AM pennies have ever been found. In fact, only a few confirmed specimens exist today, making them highly desirable among collectors who are willing to pay a fortune to own one. Now let's talk about value. As of today, the current market value of a 1992 no-mint mark Lincoln penny with the closed AM variety can reach up to $39,488 or even more, depending on its condition and overall eye appeal. Coins that are graded in high mint state condition by professional grading services such as PCGS or NGC can fetch even higher prices at auctions and from private collectors. For example, back in 2012, one of these rare pennies sold at auction for over $20,000, and since then, prices have continued to rise. Experts agree that as more collectors become aware of this variety, demand will keep increasing, potentially driving prices even higher in the future. So, how can you tell if you have one of these valuable pennies? Here's what to look for. First, check the reverse of your 1992 penny under a magnifying glass or coin loupe. Look closely at the word America. If the letters A and M are almost touching or barely separated, you may have the elusive close AM variety. Next, examine the obverse of the coin to confirm there is no mint mark, which indicates it was struck at the Philadelphia Mint. If your coin shows these characteristics, you could be holding a true treasure. However, before you get too excited, It's important to have the coin authenticated by a reputable grading service to confirm that it's indeed a genuine 1992 close AM penny. Authentication will not only verify its legitimacy but also provide an official grade, which greatly affects its market value. Now you may be wondering why such a tiny detail, just the spacing between two letters, can make such a huge difference in price. The answer lies in numismatics, the study and collection of coins. In the world of coin collecting, rarity, demand, and historical significance are everything. The 1992 close AM penny combines all three factors, making it an ultimate prize for serious collectors. Its accidental creation makes it a mint error, its extreme rarity drives high demand, and its connection to the iconic Lincoln cent series gives it lasting historical importance. That's why collectors are willing to pay tens of thousands of dollars for this penny. But that's not all. This story also serves as a reminder to all of us that there could be valuable coins hidden right in our homes, sitting unnoticed in jars, drawers, or piggy banks. Every time you receive change, it's worth taking a few extra minutes to check your pennies carefully. Who knows, you might stumble upon a fortune waiting to be discovered. So, before we wrap up, here are some quick tips on how to search for valuable pennies in your collection. Always check the dates carefully, especially coins from the early 1990s. Use a magnifying glass or coin loop to inspect the fine details on the reverse side of the coin. Learn about known varieties like the close AM and wide AM designs. If you think you've found a valuable coin, send it to a professional grading service for authentication. Stay informed about coin values by following coin auction results and reputable coin collecting websites. In conclusion, the 1992 no mint mark Lincoln penny is not just a rare coin, it's a symbol of hidden value and the thrill of the hunt. Its unique close AM variety makes it one of the most valuable Lincoln pennies ever, with a current market price of up to $39,488. So, check your pocket change, your coin rolls, and your old jars. You might just have this rare penny hiding in plain sight, waiting to change your life forever. Thank you so much for watching today's video. If you enjoyed this deep dive into rare coins and want more videos about valuable coins to look out for, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss an update. Also, leave a comment below if you've ever found a rare coin or if you're going to start checking your change after watching this video. Until next time, happy hunting, and we wish you the best of luck in your coin searches. Welcome back to the channel, where we dive deep into the fascinating world of rare coins and hidden treasures that could be hiding right inside your pocket change. Today's episode is going to absolutely blow your mind, because we are about to explore the incredible history, value, and astonishing market worth of one of the most underrated yet valuable Lincoln pennies ever produced, the 1995 mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny coin, which is currently valued at an unbelievable $77,888. Yes, you heard that correctly. A coin that was once worth just a single cent could now potentially be worth a small fortune. So sit tight, watch closely, and let's uncover everything you need to know about this exceptional coin, including its background, the reasons behind its high value, and most importantly, what makes it so special in the eyes of collectors around the globe. Let's start with the basics and take a quick look at the origin and design of the 1995 Lincoln penny. This coin was struck at the Denver Mint, which is why it bears the D mint mark just below the date on the obverse side of the coin. The obverse side, as most of you know, features the classic portrait of President Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner. This design has been in use since 1909, commemorating the 100th anniversary of Lincoln's birth, and it has remained iconic throughout American coinage history. The reverse side of the coin, from 1959 until 2008, displays the Lincoln Memorial, which was designed by Frank Gasparo. This reverse design replaced the earlier wheat ears design in 1959 to celebrate the 150th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. The coin's composition in 1995 was primarily copper-plated zinc, consisting of 97.5% zinc and 2.5% copper. It weighs about 2.5 grams and has a diameter of 19 millimeters. Now, you might be wondering, why is this seemingly ordinary penny from 1995 fetching such a high price? What makes it so desirable to collectors? The answer lies in a combination of factors including its mintage, condition, mint errors, and overall rarity in pristine grades. First, let's talk about mintage. In 1995, the Denver Mint produced over 7 billion Lincoln pennies. That's right, billions of these coins were struck. So at first glance, it seems impossible that this coin could be rare or valuable. However, as we always say in numismatics, it's not just about how many were made, but rather how many survived in perfect condition, with special characteristics that collectors are willing to pay a premium for. One of the biggest factors contributing to the value of the 1995 D Lincoln penny is its condition. Coins are graded on the Sheldon scale, which ranges from 1 to 70, with 70 being a perfect, flawless coin with no imperfections visible under magnification. For the 1995 D penny, coins that are graded at the very highest levels, typically mint state 68 or above, are extremely rare and command significant prices at auction. In fact, a stunning specimen of the 1995 D Lincoln penny graded as MS68 read by a top grading service such as PCGS or NGC has been known to sell for upwards of $77,888 in recent auctions. That's because this grade represents a virtually perfect coin with blazing red color, full luster, and no visible marks, which is incredibly difficult to find for coins that were mass-produced for circulation. Another key reason why the 1995 D penny is so valuable has to do with certain rare varieties and mint errors that occurred during production. While the most famous error for the 1995 Lincoln penny series is the doubled die obverse variety found on some Philadelphia minted coins, the Denver minted version also has its own unique rarities. Some of the most sought-after 1995 D pennies exhibit strong die cracks, off-center strikes, and misaligned dies that result in dramatic visual errors. Collectors love these unusual coins, and depending on the severity of the error and the condition of the coin, these can bring thousands or even tens of thousands of dollars on the open market. Furthermore, eye appeal plays a huge role in determining a coin's value. Collectors are especially interested in coins with deep, rich red color, which is the natural color of uncirculated copper coins. The term, red or RD, is used in the coin grading world to describe pennies that retain at least 95% of their original mint red color. Coins that are labeled as red often bring significantly higher premiums compared to brown or red-brown coins. Let's now take a closer look at the incredible auction history that has catapulted the 1995 D Lincoln penny to its current market value of $77,888. Over the years, coin auctions have seen fierce bidding wars over high-grade examples of this penny. Collectors, investors, and enthusiasts alike have been willing to pay top dollar for coins that meet the highest standards of perfection. One of the most notable auction sales involved the 1995 D Lincoln penny graded MS68 read by PCGS, which sold for over $77,000 in a high-profile auction. This sale stunned the numismatic community and immediately brought national attention to this otherwise overlooked modern penny. Since then, prices for top-grade examples have continued to soar, with strong demand from serious collectors seeking to complete their Lincoln cent collections with only the finest specimens. Now you might be asking yourself, could you actually find one of these rare and valuable 1995 D Lincoln pennies? The answer might surprise you. While the odds of finding a perfect MS68 red example in pocket change are extremely low, it's not impossible to find high-grade coins in old collections, uncirculated rolls, or original mint sets that have been stored away for decades. If you happen to come across a 1995 D penny in exceptional condition, it is absolutely worth having it professionally graded by a reputable service like PCGS or NGC to determine its value. When inspecting your 1995 D Lincoln pennies, look for coins with brilliant red luster, no visible scratches or contact marks, strong details on Lincoln's portrait and the Lincoln Memorial, and sharp, well-defined edges. Coins with these characteristics have the best chance of receiving a high grade and potentially fetching thousands, or even tens of thousands of dollars at auction. Before we wrap up, here's one more important tip for collectors and treasure hunters alike. Always handle your coins carefully to preserve their condition. Use cotton gloves or hold the coin by its edges to avoid leaving fingerprints or damaging the surface. Store valuable coins in protective holders and keep them away from moisture, heat, and chemicals to maintain their luster and value over time. So there you have it. The incredible story of the 1995 mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny coin, a modern-day treasure with a jaw-dropping market value of $77,888. This coin serves as a powerful reminder that sometimes, even the most common-looking coins can turn out to be rare gems worth a fortune. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed this deep dive into rare coins, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss our latest videos about valuable coins, hidden treasures, and life-changing finds. And don't forget to share this video with your friends and family. You never know, they might have a valuable coin hiding in their change jar right now. Until next time, happy collecting, and keep searching. Your next great discovery might just be one penny away. Welcome back to the channel, coin collectors and treasure hunters. In today's video, we are diving deep into the fascinating world of valuable coins, focusing on one specific penny that has left collectors stunned with its incredible market value. Get ready, because we are about to explore the amazing story of the 1996 mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny coin. Yes, you heard that right. This common-looking penny could actually be worth up to $99,377 today. So sit tight, because this video might just change the way you look at your pocket change forever. Let's begin with the background and history of this coin. The 1996 Lincoln penny is part of the Lincoln Memorial Cent series, which ran from 1959 to 2008. Designed by Victor David Brenner for the obverse and Frank Gasparo for the reverse, this coin features the iconic image of Abraham Lincoln on the front and the Lincoln Memorial on the back. The D mint mark signifies that this penny was struck at the Denver Mint, one of the major mints responsible for producing U.S. coins. In 1996, the Denver Mint produced a staggering 6,509,632,000 Lincoln pennies. With such a high mintage, most people assume these coins are common and worth only face value. However, not all 1996 pennies are ordinary. Some rare examples can command astronomical prices in the coin market due to unique characteristics, condition, and collector demand. Now, you might be wondering, what exactly makes a 1996 penny worth so much money? The answer lies in a combination of rarity, condition, and errors. Many of the highest value pennies from this year are errors or coins in perfect mint state condition. Coins graded at MS68 red or higher by professional grading services such as PCGS or NGC can fetch thousands, or even tens of thousands, of dollars at auction. These coins are graded based on their color, luster, strike, and absence of wear or contact marks. Some of the most sought-after errors in 1996 Lincoln pennies include double-die obverse errors, off-center strikes, and broad-struck errors. The most valuable coins often combine near-perfect condition with significant errors, making them extremely desirable to serious collectors. One specific example that stunned the coin collecting world was a 1996 Lincoln penny graded MS68 red by PCGS, which sold for an incredible $99,377 at auction. This price shattered expectations and showed just how valuable high-grade modern coins can be in today's market. What made this coin special was its perfect mint state, blazing red color, and flawless surfaces, along with strong demand from collectors chasing registry sets. Let's talk about what you should look for if you happen to come across a 1996 Lincoln penny in your collection or pocket change. First, check the overall condition. A coin in pristine, uncirculated condition will always be worth more than a worn one. Look for coins with bright, red luster, no scratches, and sharp details. Use a magnifying glass to carefully inspect the coin's surface for any possible doubling in the lettering, date, or Lincoln's portrait. This could indicate a double die error. Next, check for off-center strikes or any other unusual features, such as extra thickness in the lettering, missing elements, or odd shapes along the rim. These rare mint errors can significantly boost the coin's value. If you suspect your coin has any of these characteristics, it's highly recommended to send it to a reputable grading service like PCGS or NGC for authentication and professional grading. Now, let's break down the current market value of the 1990-60 Lincoln penny based on condition and error types. Here's a rough guide to help you understand what your coin could be worth today. A circulated 1990-60 penny, with visible wear and tear, typically trades for around its face value. Just 1 cent. An uncirculated 1990-60 penny in mint state 60 to 63 red condition may sell for around $5 to $25. Coins in mint state 64 to 65 red generally sell for $50 to $150, depending on eye appeal and demand. In higher grades, such as MS66 red, these coins can fetch $250 to $1,000 at auctions or through private sales. Coins graded MS67 red are far rarer and may sell for $2,500 to $10,000, depending on competition among collectors. And finally, the absolute top-tier coins graded MS68 red or higher, especially those with remarkable eye appeal and strong luster, can command staggering prices upwards of $99,377. As we've seen in record-breaking sales, keep in mind that these values can fluctuate over time based on market conditions, collector interest, and auction results. However, one thing remains certain: the 1990-60 Lincoln penny holds a special place in the world of modern coin collecting, proving that even relatively recent coins can be worth life-changing amounts of money. So, if you have a jar of pennies at home or some old change in your drawers, don't overlook those 1990-60 Lincoln cents. Take the time to inspect them carefully, and you just might find a hidden treasure worth thousands, or even close to six figures. Before we wrap up, here are a few important tips for aspiring coin collectors and enthusiasts. First, always handle your coins carefully, preferably by the edges and with clean hands or gloves, to avoid damaging the surfaces. Second, invest in a good magnifying glass or coin loupe to detect minute details and possible errors. And finally, don't hesitate to seek professional help for authentication and grading, as this can make a huge difference in maximizing the value of your coin. That concludes our deep dive into the incredible world of the 1990-60 mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny coin. From its humble beginnings to its current jaw-dropping market value of $99,377, this coin proves that treasures can be hiding in plain sight, right in your pocket. Change. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel for more amazing coin content, and turn on the notification bell so you won't miss any future videos. Also, feel free to share your thoughts in the comments below. Have you ever come across a rare Lincoln penny? We'd love to hear your stories. Thanks for watching, and until next time, happy hunting and best of luck finding that rare coin jackpot. Welcome back to the channel, fellow coin collectors and treasure hunters. In today's video, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of valuable coins, focusing on an incredible find that could be sitting unnoticed in your change jar or tucked away in your old coin collection. Yes, we're talking about the highly sought-after 1993 no-mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny coin, a coin that has astonished collectors and investors with its unbelievable market value. Believe it or not, this tiny penny, often overlooked by many, is currently worth up to $93,456. That's right, almost $100,000 for a single penny. So, if you have a 1993 Lincoln penny, you might just be holding on to a small fortune. Let's begin by exploring the history of this intriguing coin. The Lincoln Cent series is one of the longest-running and most popular coin series in U.S. history. Introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln, this iconic coin has been a staple of American currency for over a century. The obverse of the coin features the classic bust of Abraham Lincoln designed by Victor David Brenner, with the inscriptions, "In God We Trust," above Lincoln's head, "Liberty," to the left, and the date, 1993, to the right. What makes this particular penny special is that it bears no mint mark under the date, indicating that it was minted at the Philadelphia Mint. Now, here's an interesting fact about the Philadelphia Mint. Historically, pennies minted in Philadelphia didn't carry a mint mark until 2017. However, despite being common, not all 1993 no-mint mark pennies are created equal. In fact, only a very select few from this year have turned out to be extremely valuable due to rare minting errors, superb condition, or unique characteristics that make them stand out in the eyes of collectors. One of the key factors that has driven the value of the 1993 no-mint mark Lincoln penny sky high is its scarcity in pristine condition. The coin was struck in copper-plated zinc, which is prone to wear and corrosion over time. Finding one that has survived in near-perfect condition, known as mint state or MS condition, is exceedingly rare. Coins graded MS67 or higher by professional grading services such as PCGS or NGC are the ones that command the highest prices. These high-grade coins show no wear, retain their original mint luster, and display sharp, well-defined details. Additionally, some 1993 pennies are valued for their rare mint errors. Examples include double die obverse, where the design elements appear doubled due to a misalignment during the striking process, and off-center strikes, where part of the design is missing because the coin was not properly centered in the press. Other sought-after errors include broad strikes, clipped planchets, and coins struck on the wrong metal planchet. Each of these errors increases the rarity, and consequently, the value of the coin. Another factor driving up the price of this penny is its desirability among collectors aiming to complete their Lincoln cent collections. As collectors search for high-grade examples or rare errors to fill the 1993 slot in their collections, demand for these coins has skyrocketed, causing prices to soar in recent years. Auction records have shown some incredible results, with certain high-grade or error 1993 no-mint mark Lincoln pennies selling for tens of thousands of dollars. Now, let's talk about the current market value of this coin. As of today, a top-grade 1993 no-mint mark Lincoln penny can fetch as much as $93,456 in auctions or private sales. This value is based on recent market trends, confirmed auction results, and the increasing demand among collectors worldwide. Coins with the highest grades, especially those rated MS67 or MS68 with full red luster, tend to command these astronomical prices. However, even lower-grade coins or those with unique errors can sell for hundreds or thousands of dollars depending on their condition and rarity. If you're wondering whether your 1993 penny could be worth a fortune, here are a few tips. First, closely examine your coin under good lighting. Look for any unusual features such as doubling, off-center designs, or other oddities that might indicate a mint error. Next, check the overall condition of the coin. Does it still have its original shine? Are the details on Lincoln's face, hair, and jacket crisp and clear? Coins without wear and with strong eye appeal are more likely to be valuable. Finally, consider having your coin professionally graded by a reputable service like PCGS or NGC. A certified coin with a high grade will have much greater value and will attract serious buyers. It's also important to keep in mind that market values can fluctuate. While the current price of $93,456 is based on the latest auction data and collector demand, prices may rise even higher as more collectors enter the market and as high-quality coins become increasingly difficult to find. Before we wrap up, let's recap some of the key points. The 1993 no-mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny coin may appear ordinary at first glance, but certain examples have proven to be worth a small fortune. Its value is driven by rarity, exceptional condition, and rare mint errors. Coins graded in top mint state conditions or those with dramatic errors have sold for up to $93,456, making this penny a true treasure for collectors and investors alike. So, the next time you're going through your coin jar, don't overlook those old pennies from the 1990s. You never know. You could be holding a hidden gem that could change your financial future forever. If you enjoyed this video and learned something new today, please make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to our channel for more amazing coin collecting content, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss an upload. Also, let us know in the comments if you have a 1993 penny in your collection or if you've ever found a rare coin in your change. We love hearing your stories. Thanks for watching, and as always, Happy collecting and good luck hunting for treasure in your pocket change. See you in the next video. Welcome back to the channel, coin collectors and treasure hunters. Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of rare coins. In this video, we are going to explore one of the most surprising and valuable Lincoln pennies that could be hiding in your pocket change right now. Yes, we're talking about the legendary 1998 no-mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny coin that has taken the numismatic world by storm, with a current market value soaring as high as $76,893. You heard that right. This common-looking penny could change your life overnight if you happen to find it. Now, before we get into the value, let's take a step back and understand the rich history of this coin and why it's so incredibly valuable today. The Lincoln cent, also known as the Lincoln penny, was first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. It was the first U.S. coin to feature a real person instead of symbolic images like Lady Liberty. The obverse of the coin features the iconic portrait of Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner. His initials, VDB, appear at the bottom of Lincoln's shoulder on some versions of the coin. Fast forward to 1998, the year we are focusing on today. In 1998, the Lincoln penny was still part of the long-running Memorial Reverse series, which had been in place since 1959. The reverse design showcases the Lincoln Memorial in Washington, D.C., designed by Frank Gasparo, which replaced the earlier Wheatears design. In 1998, the U.S. Mint produced millions of pennies at both the Philadelphia and Denver mints. However, the coin we are discussing today is the 1998 no-mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny, struck at the Philadelphia Mint. Typically, Philadelphia minted pennies do not carry a mint mark, which is why the coin appears to have no mint mark under the date. Now, you might be wondering, if millions of these coins were made, what makes this one so valuable? That's where it gets interesting. The 1998 no-mint mark Lincoln penny gained fame among collectors due to its rare and dramatic die varieties and striking errors. One of the most sought-after varieties of this coin is the 1998 wide AM reverse penny. During the production of Lincoln pennies from 1993 to 2008, the letters A and M in the word America on the reverse were supposed to be closely spaced. However, in 1998, a small number of pennies were mistakenly struck with a reverse die intended for proof coins, which featured a wider gap between the A and M. This variety became known as the wide AM penny. The 1998 wide AM is highly desirable and commands significant premiums in the market. Collectors eagerly hunt for this variety, knowing it can fetch thousands of dollars, depending on the condition. But wait, there's more. Some 1998 no-mint mark Lincoln pennies are also known for rare doubling errors, where parts of the design appear to be doubled due to a misalignment during the minting process. These doubled die errors are another reason some of these coins can be extremely valuable. To identify whether you have a valuable 1998 Lincoln penny, here's what you need to check. First, flip the coin to the reverse side and carefully inspect the spacing between the letters A and M in America. If you notice a significant gap between these letters, you may have a wide AM variety. Next, closely examine the obverse of the coin, especially around the date, lettering, and Lincoln's profile, for signs of doubling. A strong doubled die could increase the value dramatically. Also, be sure to check the coin's overall condition. Coins that are in mint state condition, meaning they show no signs of wear, command much higher prices than those that have circulated heavily. Now, let's talk numbers. In circulated condition, a 1998 wide AM penny can be worth anywhere from $50 to several $100s, depending on its grade and eye appeal. However, in uncirculated condition, the value skyrockets. In fact, pristine examples of the 1998 wide AM Lincoln penny graded MS67 or higher by reputable grading companies like PCGS or NGC have sold for mind-blowing amounts at auction. Currently, the highest recorded sale for a 1998 no-mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny with the wide AM variety and in exceptional condition reached an astonishing $76,893 in a major auction. That's right, nearly $77,000 for a penny that many people might unknowingly spend or toss into a jar. So why are collectors willing to pay so much for this coin? It all comes down to rarity, demand, and condition. The wide AM variety was a result of an unintentional error at the mint, making it rare. Combine that rarity with a high grade, and you've got a coin that collectors are eager to add to their collections, no matter the cost. Now, you may be asking yourself, how can I find one of these valuable pennies? The good news is that these coins are still out there. Many people are unaware of the wide AM variety or other valuable errors on the 1998 penny, so there's a real chance you could find one in pocket change, coin rolls from the bank, or even in old coin collections that have been sitting around for years. Here's what you should do. Gather up your pennies from jars, drawers, and pockets. Look specifically for 1998 pennies with no mint mark under the date. Flip them over and closely inspect the America lettering for that telltale wide AM gap. If you find a coin that matches, you're in luck. But don't stop there. Look for other potential errors, such as doubled dies or off-center strikes, as these can also increase the coin's value significantly. If you believe you've found a rare or valuable 1998 Lincoln penny, it's highly recommended to have it authenticated and graded by a reputable coin grading service like PCGS or NGC. A professional grading not only verifies the coin's authenticity but also provides an official grade that can significantly boost its market value. Once graded, you can choose to sell it through auction houses, online coin marketplaces, or private collectors who are always on the hunt for rare Lincoln cents. So, there you have it, folks. The 1998 no mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny may look like just another penny at first glance, but it could be worth a fortune. Its fascinating history, rarity, and demand make it one of the most exciting finds in modern coin collecting. With a current market value reaching up to $76,893, this coin proves that treasure can still be found in the most unexpected places. Start checking your pennies today because you never know. You might be just one coin away from striking it rich. If you enjoyed this video and found the information helpful, please be sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update on valuable coins and hidden treasures. And don't forget to share this video with your friends and family. They might have one of these pennies without even realizing it. Thanks for watching, and as always, happy hunting! Welcome back to our channel, where today we are about to dive deep into the fascinating world of rare and valuable coins. In this video, we'll be uncovering the incredible story of the 1996 no mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny coin, a coin that may look ordinary but has shocked collectors worldwide with its astonishing value. Imagine finding a penny that could be worth $87,377 today. Stay tuned as we explore its intriguing history, discover why it's worth so much, and explain exactly what to look for in your own coin collection. First, let's begin with the background and history of the 1996 Lincoln penny. The Lincoln cent, also known as the Lincoln Memorial Cent, has been a staple of American currency since its introduction in 1909, commemorating the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, it has become the longest-running design in U.S. coinage history. In 1959, the reverse design changed from the iconic wheat ears to the Lincoln Memorial in honor of the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. The Lincoln Memorial design remained in circulation until 2008. Now, fast forward to 1996. Millions of Lincoln cents were produced that year by the United States Mint. Coins struck at the Philadelphia Mint do not carry a mint mark, hence the no mint mark designation for this particular penny. While most people see these coins as just another ordinary penny, collectors know that certain 1996 Lincoln pennies can be incredibly valuable under the right conditions. Let's now talk about why some of these 1996 no mint mark Lincoln pennies are worth a fortune. First and foremost, it comes down to rarity and condition. Although billions of Lincoln pennies were minted in 1996, only a tiny fraction have survived in pristine, high-grade condition. Most coins that enter circulation develop wear and tear almost immediately, losing their collector value. However, A small number of coins that were carefully preserved or struck under extraordinary conditions are highly sought after by collectors. In fact, one particular specimen of the 1996 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny shocked the coin collecting world when it sold for an astounding $87,377. This incredible price was driven by a combination of factors, including its exceptional mint state condition and its sharp, flawless strike. Coins graded at the highest levels by professional grading services such as PCGS or NGC, typically in grades of MS67 or higher, can fetch extremely high prices, and this coin was one of them. Another key factor that adds value is die varieties and mint errors. Collectors pay huge premiums for coins that feature unique characteristics. The 1996 Lincoln penny is no exception. Some rare specimens may exhibit doubling, known as double die errors, particularly visible in the date, lettering, or Lincoln's profile. Other possible errors include off-center strikes, broad strikes, or coins struck on defective planchets. These errors can significantly increase the value of a coin, making them extremely desirable among error coin enthusiasts. Now let's talk about how to identify valuable 1996 Lincoln pennies. The first thing you'll want to do is closely inspect your coin under a good magnifying glass or microscope. Check for any unusual features like doubling in the words, "Liberty in God We Trust," or the date itself. Look for any mint errors such as off-center strikes or signs of die cracks. Coins showing such unique features may be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars depending on severity and demand. Next, examine the overall condition of your coin. Coins that appear almost flawless, those with brilliant, lustrous surfaces and no signs of wear, are far more valuable. These are graded as mint state coins, often denoted as MS by professional grading services. A coin in MS65 condition may already be worth a premium, but coins in MS67 or higher can fetch astronomical prices, just like the record-breaking specimen that sold for $87,377. But wait, we're not done yet. Another crucial element is color designation. Lincoln pennies are graded not only by strike quality but also by their color. Coins are categorized as RD, red, RB, red-brown, or BN, brown. Fully red coins, those that retain their original red copper luster, are the most valuable. A 1996 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny graded MS67 RD, for example, can command prices well into the thousands, especially if it has strong eye appeal and no distracting marks. Now you might be wondering, why did this coin specifically sell for such a high price? The answer lies in a perfect storm of factors. The coin in question was graded MS68 RD, meaning it was in nearly flawless condition with brilliant red color throughout. It was also free of significant blemishes or contact marks. Combined with strong collector demand for modern high-grade Lincoln cents, the price skyrocketed during the auction. Additionally, modern collectors are becoming increasingly interested in modern rarities. Coins from the late 20th century, especially those in unusually high grades, are being recognized as scarce and valuable, since finding high-grade examples from this era is much harder than many people realize. Millions of these coins were spent, lost, or damaged, making untouched examples highly sought after. Let's now discuss some tips for anyone looking to hunt for this valuable coin. First, check your pocket change. You never know when a gem could appear in everyday transactions. Second, search through old coin jars or family collections that have been stored away for decades. You'd be surprised how many people have these coins sitting unnoticed in their homes. Lastly, if you buy rolls of pennies from the bank, take the time to carefully examine each coin. You just might find a hidden treasure. Also, consider attending coin shows or checking online auction sites such as eBay, Heritage Auctions, or Great Collections. Many rare coins surface in these places, and some sellers may not even know what they have. But always be cautious. Ensure you're dealing with reputable sellers and look for coins that have been graded by professional services such as PCGS or NGC. In conclusion, the 1996 no-mint Mark Lincoln 1-cent penny is not just another coin, it is a modern hidden gem that has shocked collectors with its incredible value. with the highest known sale reaching an eye-popping $87,377. It proves that even modern coins from the 1990s can be worth a fortune. Whether it's due to flawless condition, rare errors, or exceptional color, this coin has become a coveted piece among Lincoln penny enthusiasts. If you have a 1996 penny in your collection, now is the time to take a closer look. Who knows, you could be holding a coin that could change your life forever. Make sure to check for those key factors: mint errors, high grade, red color, and overall eye appeal. And if you do find one, it's worth sending it to a grading service for professional authentication. That wraps up today's deep dive into the story of the 1996 No Mint Mark Lincoln penny, a coin with a rich history, surprising rarity, and an incredible current market value of $87,377. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to our channel for more coin collecting treasures, and turn on the notification bell so you won't miss any future updates. Also, leave a comment below if you've ever found or collected rare Lincoln pennies. We'd love to hear your stories. Thank you for watching, and as always, happy collecting!